Hello, 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 and welcome to another Gameplay Day beta test playthrough. Today we are trying out Iron Frontier. Iron Frontier is a single-player tower defense roguelite with the spirit of classic RTS. Draft a fresh army from random units and boost them with powerful synergies. Defend your base, crush the enemy, and make hard moral choices that shape the campaign and dictate the war's outcome. So this is a tower defense game with, I guess, upgrade abilities and so on and so forth. But yeah, we are going to test out this game, see how it is. The way these videos work is I test out the game for either X amount of time, usually an hour, or until the testing of like what's available in game is done, or what have you. Sometimes they're only like 5 minutes long, which I usually don't post those videos because it's 5 minutes. You can't really tell what a game is doing for the most part. But after we do that, then I will give my opinion on a scale of 1 to 10 for a multitude of different categories, like graphics, story, music, playability, controls, and pretty much anything else I can think of at the time. The scale is 1 to 10, so anything that's a 7 and above, I think in that category, it's ready for release, or they don't really have much else that they need to do before they release the game in that category. After that, we'll do some pricing, and then any DLCs I can think of, and any pricing for those DLCs that I can think of as well. If you do enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe. But if you don't, I get it. I don't subscribe to everything on YouTube, so I'm not gonna hold it against you. But if you do, I will throw my hands in the air like I just don't care, and I will go woo woo, hoot hoot, but with a little bit more enthusiasm. I have actually done that a couple times this month out in public when I was randomly checking and had some people stare at me. So if you want the possibility of you causing that to happen to me, please do subscribe. Outside that, let's check out everything. First, we're just going to check the settings. Oh, that's cool. You can set the color of your army. Before I kind of do anything else, I do want to let you know that this is all first impression. So I have not played this game. I don't even know what the innards or what any of it looks like. So anything that I say here is going to be a first impression. But we're going to do blue. For that, let's see feedback. Oh, that just brings up a different page. That's cool. Bug report. Does that bring up a different page? Yes, it does. Alrighty, so let's check out the campaign.
At the beginning of the 21st century, an economic crisis led to a nuclear war between leading countries. All major cities were razed to the ground and turned into mass graveyards.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Fires and radioactive contamination forced millions of people to flee their homes and seek new shelters. The world's political order collapsed. Countries ceased to exist. But the war didn't stop and continued to reap its bloody toll.
I like the
From the ashes of the old world, two new alliances were born, Unbroken and Flameborn. Amidst the ruins of civilization, they wage a war of attrition, attempting to crush each other at any cost.
This is why dual
We were invaded. We were defeated. We were slaughtered. But we did not surrender. We stood our ground. We built up our strength. We forged new alliances. We fought back the aggressors.
That's cool. I like the voice on him, and I like the detail. He looks war torn.
Flameborn want to bring us to our knees. They think they're the masters of this world. But we won't let that happen. We are unbroken. We will never surrender. We will win.
Huzzah! Oh, that's a cool map. I like that. Oh, and it's got some particle effects. This kind of looks like Pangea in a way. So we have the armory, and the tasks. Oh, okay. So these are the upgrades. Buy it with uranium. The army. These are my units, starting units. These are the units I can unlock. Oh, they actually have like a bunch. Okay, cool. Oh, dude, that's cool. They got little rocket robots. I like that take. That looks cool. Oh, and they give stats. Okay. And description. Okay, nice. Nice. What is that? Energy strike. Strike with energy over a 4x4 area. Effective against infantry and vehicles. What is this? Produces random aircraft from your army. After deploying 3 aircraft, protection pauses until at least one of them is destroyed. Okay, cool. Heavy pad. Produces random headies. Turn with a laser engine. Produces random vehicles. Oh, they got drones. That's kind of cool. Drone swarm. What is this? A watch turret. Machine gun turret. A cannon turret. And an anti-air missile turret. That's cool. Okay. You buy those with your items, and then tasks. What are tasks? Tasks. Complete wave 5 of mission 1. Oh, okay, so these are just the make a brutal decision. Make a kind decision. So these are just the things you unlock as you go. Defensive mission, difficulty low. Wave is 10. They have dogs? I didn't see that. Is that oh, we don't need the puppers. But hey, honestly, I'm all for that because I don't want to send dogs to the war. Only the enemy and their ruthless horribleness can send dogs like that. Increase construction damage. Increases vehicle damage. Increases bullet damage. Increases the range of all ground units and constructions. I don't understand that. By 10%, increases construction critical features by 10. Retreat fire rate by 15, so faster rate or the range. I want the range.
The worst thing in war is betrayal.
Yes, that is true.
There's nothing more terrifying than having your own people shoot you in the back of the head. One of our commanders defected to the enemy.
That's bullshit.
At first, I refused to believe it. He'd stood shoulder to shoulder with me for so long.
Yeah, that kind of happens. People change.
The traitor must be punished.
Unfortunately.
If we don't react,
Sometimes
others may follow suit. Your task is to arrest the traitor and bring him to HQ. We must hold a public trial and show everyone what fate awaits every traitor.
The traitor's name is Walter Kurtz.
Depends on what's going on.
He is widely known in the Army for a series of successful operations. During his last mission, his unit suffered heavy losses, and Kurtz himself was seriously wounded. He and his unit abandoned the barracks and redeployed to fortified positions in the jungle.
Okay.
Kurtz is highly skilled at building a layered defense. It relies on a network of bunkers covered by heavy artillery. The rugged terrain makes ground attacks difficult, and for air attacks, you'll need to suppress enemy air defenses.
I like her cat. We need repairs. Okay, so that's cool that they put the controls up there for you. Let's do the you could replace right click with backspace. Commander, establish a base near the oil. Oil is a key resource for successful operations.
Who's there? Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to punish the traitor? Well, let's see if you have the guts to do it.
Silent Deathbringer. Silent Deathbringer.
Another destroyer.
Will pierce them.
One of my snipers.
Enemy destroyed.
Will pierce them.
Rifleman or watcher. Infantry and helicopters. Flashes shell range. Shell. I don't spend my
asked yourself why we're fighting this goddamn war? What are we fighting and dying for?
Oh, well,
Victory? Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Will pierce them. Tank Buster arrived. Tank Buster arrived. Will pierce
Base
them.
is under attack.
Tank Buster arrived. Will pierce
Enemies
them.
destroyed.
Ready to fight.
increase camouflage by 13. Units. Oh yeah, you can buy units. Level up.
Tank Buster arrived.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Will pierce them. Tank Buster arrived.
Ready and waiting. Ready to fight.
Extract troops from the battlefield to restore their hit points. Each faction requires extraction points. Remove all flex from. Okay. The cat dogs come out.
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a legacy of mountains of twisted metal, seas of blood, and thousands of corpses of their fathers and mothers.
Tank
A
Buster.
fine gift for posterity, don't you think?
Tank Buster arrived.
Ready and waiting.
They weren't expecting someone that close.
Enemy destroyed.
Huh? Increases game intelligence. I don't know exactly what intelligence does. Increase damage. Increase.
Commander, you can move your troops around the location.
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity. Nah,
Will pierce them.
this ain't even
Tank Buster
funny.
arrived. Will
No
pierce them.
one believes that nonsense anymore.
Silent
What
Deathbringer.
dignity can there be for people forced to survive in this rotten world?
Silent Death. Target in sight.
Ready and waiting. Ready to fight.
Tank Buster will pierce them.
Silent Death.
Oh man.
Ready
Base
and
is
waiting.
under attack.
Target in sight.
Enemy destroyed.
Defense.
Have you ever wondered why Alpha is still in charge? Do you know how much blood is on his hands? My blood and yours.
Silent Deathbringer.
Ready and wait. Ready to fight. Ready to fight.
Silent Deathbringer.
Base is under
Tank
attack.
Buster arrived. Will pierce them.
Oh, I just the require wave for the first one. Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, so you have to unlock these elements.
The worst thing in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they have a skip button. That's right. Okay. I'm confused by that.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to punish the traitor. Well, let's see if you have the guts to do it.
So I don't get
Ready and waiting.
Enemy destroyed.
all buildings receive mortar guns. Yeah.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're
Ready to
fighting
fight.
this goddamn war? What are we
RPG
fighting
at your
and
disposal.
dying
Fight.
for? For victory? Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Give us something to shoot.
Base is under attack.
Ready and waiting. Ready to fight. Ready and waiting.
That's where I don't.
Enemy destroyed.
All buildings receive homing missiles.
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a legacy of
Ready to fight.
mountains of twisted metal,
Give us something to
seas of blood, and thousands of corpses of their fathers and mothers. A fine gift for posterity, don't you think?
Ready and waiting.
I like that. Now
Ready and waiting.
Enemy is retreating.
that's good. Light vehicle with machine gun. Effective against infantry, light vehicles, and buildings. Increase infantry range. Increase their fire. Shell damage.
Commander, you can move your troops around.
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity.
Ready to fight.
Ah, this ain't even funny.
Ready to
No
fight.
one believes that
Ready to
nonsense
fight.
anymore.
Ready
What
and waiting.
dignity can there be for people forced to survive in this rotten world?
Let's roll. something to shoot.
RPG at your disposal. Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Level 2.
Have you ever wondered why
RPG
Alpha
at
is
your
still
disposal.
in charge? Do you know how much blood is on his hands? My blood and yours.
RPG at your disposal. Give us something to shoot.
Ready for your next arrows.
Base is under attack.
RPG at your disposal.
Ready to fight.
So how do you summon more units? Army limited by rank. Pro- let's see here. Tasks. That doesn't unlock an army. Still don't unlock that. And is it still just the same? Yeah. Shell damage, splash damage. Yeah, we're gonna
The worst
try-
thing in war.
We can skip that. We're gonna get past this first level.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to punish the traitor? Well, let's see if you have the guts to do it.
So that's how you
Enemy destroyed.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're fighting this goddamn war?
Let's roll.
What are we fighting and dying for? For victory? Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll.
increase transferability activity. Construction change. Oh, that's cool.
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a legacy of mountains of twisted metal, seas
Ready
of
and
blood,
waiting.
and
Ready to
thousands
fight.
of corpses of their fathers and mothers.
and waiting.
A
Ready to
fine
fight.
gift for posterity, don't you think?
Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll.
Base is under attack.
Let's roll, let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Ready and waiting. Ready to fight.
Showing that armor piercing effective against vehicles. Transform pre-roll destroying the vehicle or aircraft. It's an explosion. Yes.
Commander, you can move your troops around the location.
So that part I don't understand. What is it?
Or maybe we're fighting for honor
Let's
and
roll.
dignity. Nah, this ain't even funny. No one believes that nonsense
Let's roll.
anymore. What
Ready and ready to
dignity
fight.
can there be for people forced
Ready
to
and
survive
ready to
in this
fight.
rotten world?
Ready to fight. Ready and waiting. Ready to fight.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll.
Level 2.
Have you ever wondered why Alpha is still in charge? Do you know how much blood is on his hands? My blood and yours.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Enemy
Hey, I made it past
destroyed.
wave 5. Let's go. Level 3.
It all began because some hard-head guys had a bad talk, got into a fight, and started pushing red buttons. And now, decades later, we're doing the same thing.
So many missing things.
Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Yes, I might actually win this one.
Unbroken, flameborn. So much pathos in these names. But what did either of them achieve? They gathered the surviving people into groups, armed them, and sent to kill each other.
Oh my gosh, look at all this.
Let's roll.
Ready and waiting. Ready to fight.
Oh man,
Ready and ready to fight.
it just blew all this up. Like it's nothing.
Let's roll.
Guys,
Let's roll.
can't come here.
Base is under attack.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Enemy is retreating.
Just have to survive. Count down. Damage.
The only goal of this war is to kill as many people as possible. That's why Alpha stays in power. He's the most efficient in destroying people, both enemies and his own.
Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's
Enemy
roll.
destroyed. Commander, you can quickly deploy troops on the battlefield by right-clicking.
How many people
Fire at
have
will.
you killed? Let's compare our records. You know, I was one of the best. I have thousands of
ready to fight.
destroyed enemies to my credit. I was so proud of it until I realized that the enemy is not outside. The enemy is
The
within.
dialogue in the back.
Let's roll. Light tank
Base
in
is
position.
under attack.
Let's roll.
Ready and waiting. Ready to fight.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Enemy
I thought
destroyed.
it was gonna be like just on one side, kind of like Age of Evolution, the web-based game, but it's not. It's on both sides. I don't know what camouflage does.
So what's the difference who we fight? The old world
Fire
has
at will.
burned to ash. The seas are poisoned, and the
Light
land
tank
is
in
barren.
position.
We huddle on scraps of
Ready and ready to
uncontaminated
fight.
territory and continue to kill.
Ready to fight.
Base is under attack.
I'm not gonna survive this one. I already lost. Still. I mean, I got way farther this time. Explosive damage, missile damage. I don't know damage or weapon chance yet. Fire gun. I have so much. And then there's a... Oh, I can unlock this. Choose one card. Anti-air gun turret and a barracks. No, I want the barracks, baby. I'm just gonna start unlocking a bunch of random stuff. Get like a level 1 on everything. I want the offensive stuff at first. So this is how I'll be able to actually increase the range. Cool. Alright, I should do this, guys. Be able to
The worst thing in
win it this time because I have unlocked so much shenanigans.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to punish the traitor? Well, let's see if you have the guts to do it.
Enemy destroyed.
Monster. Helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're fighting this goddamn war? What are we fighting and dying for? For victory? Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Enemy destroyed.
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a legacy of mountains of twisted metal, seas of blood, and thousands of corpses of their fathers and mothers.
Oh,
A
they're
fine
poor puppers.
gift for posterity, don't you think?
Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy.
Enemy destroyed.
Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy.
I kind of want to try that out. Transmutations are so prepared. Fire. Skill for range.
Commander, you can move your troops.
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity. Nah, this ain't even funny. No one believes that nonsense anymore. What dignity can there be for people forced to survive in this rotten world?
These helicopters are good. Helicopter, helicopter.
Enemy destroyed.
Have you ever wondered why Alpha is still
What are
in
those?
charge?
You press like F.
Do you know how much blood is on his hands? My blood and yours.
Would have been more effective on it.
Seek and destroy.
Base is under attack.
Seek and destroy.
I barely survived. Let's see here. Okay, these guys. Chance.
It all began because some hard-head guys had a bad talk, got into a fight, and started pushing red buttons. And now, decades later, we're doing the same thing.
Seek and destroy.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, it does.
Unbroken, Flameborn. So much pathos in these names. But what did either of them achieve?
Let's see how
They
this.
gathered the surviving people into groups, armed them,
Oh, wow,
and
yeah,
sent
dude,
to
that's
kill each other.
Massive
Seek and
damage.
destroy.
Yeah, basically just wiped him out, and then we can upgrade this guy.
Enemy destroyed.
Fire.
The only goal of this war is to kill as many people as possible. That's why Alpha stays in power. He's the most efficient in destroying people, both enemies and his own.
Look at that range.
Seek and destroy.
Upgrade this guy.
Seek and
Helicopters.
destroy.
Airstrike. Doesn't
Enemy
really do
destroyed.
damage to machine gun. Aircraft dribble. I do like that it tells you how who it affects. Like affects units in your army? None.
Commander, you can quickly deploy troops.
How many people have you killed? Let's compare our records. You know, I was one of the best. I have thousands of destroyed enemies to my credit. I was so proud of it, until I realized that the enemy is not outside. The enemy is within.
Enemy destroyed.
There we go. Don't you know? Oh, oh.
So what's the difference who we fight? The old world has burned to ash. The seas are poisoned, and the land is barren. We huddle on scraps of uncontaminated territory and continue to kill.
Good to know. Machine gun.
Base is under attack.
Turn in. Kill these guys. There's some jeeps over here. gosh. Still haven't beaten this first level. So, camouflage. No, I can't possibly see. We're gonna try.
The worst thing in war.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to
Light
punish
tank
the
in
traitor?
position.
Well,
Fire at
let's
will.
see if you have the guts to do it.
Fire at will. Light tank in position. Fire at will. Fire at will. Light tank in position.
Enemy destroyed.
I want the helicopter. Some
Have you ever asked yourself why we're
Fire at
fighting
will.
this goddamn war?
Seek and destroy.
What are we fighting and dying for?
Fire at light
For
tank in
victory?
position.
Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Seek and destroy.
Enemy destroyed.
Light tank in position.
fire.
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a
Fire at
legacy
will.
of mountains of twisted metal, seas of blood, and
and
thousands of corpses of their fathers and
I
mothers.
saw
A
this stuff
fine
charging.
gift for posterity, don't you think?
Light tank in position. Seek and destroy. 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 And destroy.
Enemy is retreating.
Light tank in position.
Commander, you can...
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity. Nah, this ain't even funny. No
Fire
one
at will.
believes that nonsense anymore.
Seek and
What
destroy. Seek and
dignity can there
destroy.
be for people
Seek and
forced to
destroy.
survive in this rotten world?
Seek and destroy.
Enemy destroyed.
Upgrade him.
Light tank in position.
Upgrade him. Increase aircraft range.
Have you ever
Light tank
wondered
in
why
position.
Alpha
Fire
is
light
still
tank
in
in
charge?
position.
I don't know what
Do
they're
you know how much blood is on his hands?
Get this.
My blood and yours.
Attack on both sides.
Light tank in position. Light tank in position.
Base is under attack.
Fire at will.
Enemy is retreating.
It all began because some hard-head guys had a bad talk, got into
Fire
a
at
fight,
will.
and started pushing
Fire
red
at will.
buttons.
Tank in position.
And now, decades later, we're doing the same thing.
Light tank in position. Fire at will. Tank in position.
Base is under attack.
Seek and destroy.
I want to try because I did a blanket research type of thing. Fun uranium or not? Oh, I don't get it. All right, one more time.
The worst thing in war.
Try this one.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Armor here.
Let me guess. Alpha sent his lapdog to punish the traitor? Well, let's see if you have the guts to do it.
And spacebar. Oh, so you can be like that.
Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Have you ever asked yourself why we're fighting this goddamn war? What are we fighting and dying for? For victory? Victory over the same people who just happen to be on the other side.
Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
This guy.
Perhaps for the sake of future generations, we'll leave them a legacy of mountains of twisted metal, seas of blood, and thousands of corpses of their fathers and mothers. A fine gift for posterity, don't you think?
Or am I telling you more?
Armor here.
Enemy destroyed. Commander, you can...
Or maybe we're fighting for honor and dignity. Nah, this ain't even funny. No one believes that nonsense anymore. What dignity can there be for people forced to survive in this rotten world?
Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Have you ever wondered why Alpha is still in charge? Do you know how much blood is
reminds
on
me of
his
Contra. I
hands?
just wish I knew
My
what it
blood
was.
and yours.
Activate.
Let's roll.
So we got vehicles and infantry and then tanks and
Let's roll.
Armor here.
Let's roll.
Yep.
this side's good. Upgrade this guy.
Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll.
Armor, yep.
Two battle!
It all began because some hard-head guys had a bad talk, got into a fight, and started pushing red buttons. And now, decades later, we're doing the same thing.
Enemy destroyed.
Let's roll.
Intelligence vehicle laser weapons for buildings. Let's go, y'all. Oh, I should have.
Yep.
Flameborn. There's so much pathos in these names. But what
first,
did either of them achieve? They gathered the surviving people into groups, armed them, and sent to kill each other.
Enemy destroyed.
Those two. Fire.
The only goal of this war
Ready to fight.
is to kill as many people as possible. That's why Alpha stays in power.
Ready and
He's the
ready
most
to fight.
efficient in destroying people, both enemies and his own.
There's a solid wall. Units.
Let's roll.
Ready to fight.
Backing up. Those are heavy tanks. Probably gonna lose.
Armor here.
That heavy tank is doing some
Enemy
damage.
destroyed.
Oh, he's at max level. That. Yeah. Perfect.
Commander, you can.
There's the way if I keep on dying.
How many people have you killed? Let's compare our records. You know, I was one of the best. I have thousands of destroyed destroyed enemies to my credit. I was so proud of it, until I realized that the enemy is not outside. The enemy is within.
Let's roll.
On the line. So the red lines are these.
Let's roll.
Enemy destroyed.
And where did my mouse go? My mouse just disappeared. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Where did my mouse go? Okay. What is going on here? Interesting. So it registers the click. Did the laser die on my mouse? No. Sorry about this. Oh, I just saw my mouse for a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, what's going on with my mouse? Oh, I'm hitting bald spots on the mouse pad. Oh well, that happens. I use my mouse many hours in the day, so we're just gonna move that mouse away. Oops. Down on both sides.
So what's the difference who we fight? The old world has burned to ash. The seas are poisoned, and the land is barren. We huddle on scraps of uncontaminated territory and continue to kill.
Armor here, yep.
Yeah. That's right. They are. Now they're going.
Base is under attack.
Look at that tank though. Look at that thing. I think it's a monster.
Let's roll.
I resign myself to not being able to actually beat this. Didn't I unlock it? Where is it? I didn't get to get it. I kind of wish, just for my own future reference, that I hadn't have spread it out and I would have just like unlocked this fully and then this fully, because that would have bumped up my ability to actually fight. But it's been an hour, so I'm gonna call the quits on this little testing, even though I couldn't even beat the first level. Ah, man. Okay, so let's see here. Graphics. Um, 8 out of 10. They're really good. I like the background of the world map, and I'm sure there should be like all kinds of points here and there for it. Plus, the units themselves are actually like they look good. It's totally 16-bit, but I mean, I'm cool with that. I like the way they look. It reminds me of old Flash games. So, huzzah to that. I think 8 out of 10 for the graphics. Music, 8 out of 10 as well. It works with the motif of the game. It reminds me of when I would play Contra when I was a little kid. And I loved Contra. Contra was so cool. And I really want to know what the flying power-ups are in the sky and how do I get those, because I know those are power-ups. That's the only thing it could possibly be is power-ups. But yeah, I like that a lot. I like the music a lot. It works really well with the game. So 8 out of 10 on the music. Story, 9 out of 10. I'm gonna do a 9 out of 10 because it's flushed out. It gives you the background. It gives you what's currently going on. There's dialogue during the actual mission, so like you're quote unquote getting updated as you play along in the game within the active rounds as well as in the inactive round area. So like the pre and post battle area of the game. You're still getting more dialogue, you're getting more story added to it, so it's building up over time. You got individual character names, and so I think that's really good on the story. Controls, 8 out of 10. They're like right where they should be. Maybe a little bit more context. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, because I have not completed even one level. But yeah, controls are pretty simple. It's click in place. They also give you a basic rundown of the controls for your first run through the game. So you know that the WSD keys do the camera along with the left and right arrow keys. Right click cancels, it goes to the menu, so they give you a preview even if you didn't look at the settings, because the settings are honestly sparse before the campaign, but in campaign they give it to you, which is really good. So 8 out of 10 on controls. They're not hard to figure out or anything like that. Ease of playability. How easy is it to play? 10 out of 10. It's super easy to play. You point, you click, you put things down, you die, and you repeat. Pretty simple, straightforward in that regard. It's good. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about the controls, except for maybe to like in the settings have a section just for controls. So if anything, they can click it and they can see all the controls. Maybe include like a tips section to figure out how to get those power-ups or anything else. But I do see even in this first mission, you're giving tips along the way, like, hey, did you know you can move your units by moving the flags? Which I think would be better with some context clues, because it took me a minute to figure out what that meant. And the fact that outside of air vehicles, we placed infantry or vehicles on a side of your headquarters, they are stuck on that side of your headquarters. So you can't have it going on both sides of your base, like moving from one side to the other side, and so on and so forth. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's more of strategy and how you're planning to move your units and manage your units for the upcoming battles that come on the other sides. So I like that. Replayability. 8.5 out of 10. This has a lot of replayability, either through individual missions or just going through the campaign multiple times and doing different upgrades paths as you go on, like what you're focusing on, as well as what units in your army you want to buy, even though I didn't get that unlocked that, which I'm kind of mad about. But I did get to play this guy, which was really cool. This is probably like a mission 2 thing. Jetpack Trooper, that's cool. And then Heavy Sniper, Exoskeleton, Heavy Infantry with an Exoskeleton, and the Robot. That's really cool. Pricing. I can get categories off the top of my head. I would say, based off of not even being able to clear the first level, make me think of Battletoads over here. This is probably like a $30 game. 20 to 40, but I feel like 30 might be the best place to go, especially since after like an hour of playing, I couldn't even clear the first mission. But that was kind of my own fault in how I distributed my armory points. So that's on me, not the game. There's a difference. I'm not blaming the game for my stupidity. But I feel like $30 might be a good spot for this game and selling. It kind of feels like a $20 game, but I feel like this has a lot of value going into it later on. So I might have to actually do a new campaign and such, see if I can't redistribute my points in a better way that actually works for me and how it makes me more effective as a war general. But I feel like $30 might be the best for what I know about this game so far in playing it. It might be more of a $20 game, but I feel like $30 is really good. I don't feel like it's really a $40 game, but I don't feel like it's really a $20 game. So I'm thinking like a $30 game, which would be really good. I would buy this for $30, especially if there's like a mission here, then a mission here, and a mission here, and well, I think it's like a mission here, then like a mission here, then like a mission here, then a mission here, and a mission here, and then like a mission up here, and then here, and 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 here. I could see there being like 40 to 50 different missions throughout here, and like having the final boss battle up here with the Flameborn, or like maybe this is the final boss and it goes like and the ruins of the city, into the fires, boom, 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 boom. I don't know, or it could just be like here, then 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 here. Maybe a sea battle, which sea battle, that'd be kind of cool, but there are no units for that, so that's not happening, at least not yet in the game. That could be a DLC, is water battles. But yeah, I feel like $30 would be a good price for it. As far as DLCs go, we have already cleared our first one, which is sea battles. You can add in boats and submarines and carriers and jets, and have the helicopters with the jets and so forth, but just water-based. So you could do that, and you could do like a sea army and maps pack for like $15. You could add in like a whole new class, like class 5 or class 1B, and have like a second set that you could unlock of just like basic units, and then like a class 2 and have like extra units of that. And so you could charge, I feel like if you gave 2 additional classes, like an additional, like class 1B and in addition class 2B, you could charge like $10 for that, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 30 units for $10. So that's what the heck is 30 divided by 10? Or 10 divided by 30? It's like $3.32. Well, $3.25 per. No, be like. We'll say like $4 per class. So you have 2 classes, so that's 8. Then you add a tax, quote unquote tax, which is $2. We'll say it's 20%, which is really high. I mean, you could do it like $4.50 and be at $9 per class, or you could just do flat 5, and it's just like $5 per class. So you're getting 30 cents per unit. If we're breaking it down that hard. Please don't. Please don't. If you're in the gaming industry, just never do that. It ends badly for everybody involved, and it's been shown over and over and over and over again when you do mini microtransactions. Microtransactions are already just god awful, but if you do like mini microtransactions, it's even worse. It just sends everyone in a tizzy. But yeah, you could do like $5 for a class. You could have is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. You could do 4 additional classes for like $20. Because that is in effect about 75% of the game for 75% of the price, or well, 60% of the price for if you're selling it at $30. So I think it kind of equals out via price range and that kind of stuff. Other DLC ideas is a whole new planet. You could do aliens. So you could have an alien planet with alien units. If you're feeling really spicy, you could do it mythologically with like gods immortals, great Ragnarok, which would be kind of weird for this, but hey, you never know. You could also do Catholist like one, where you have a very religious group versus a very non-religious group. You could even do angels versus demons and have like the demon army or the angel army defending or attacking the demon and angel army. So there's plenty of different ideas you could do for DLCs, and like let's just say you were doing like angels versus demons, you could do quote unquote 5 classes and charge like $20 for that. I think that would be cool. You wouldn't even have to change the map. It's just the units within the game. If you want to add in the map, make it $22, $2 for a map. Or you can do it 25 and it's $5 for the map and planning out the mission locations within the map and blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's all I can really think of the game. I think it's good. I'm going to definitely be starting a new campaign and changing my armory decisions because I totally messed this up by like fanning it out all the way here. So I've got every one of these already and like half of this one and all of this one. So I should have just like upgraded this to 10 and like maybe this to 10 and this to 10. My helicopter really good, but I probably wouldn't have had the coin for it because even at 3 that's 1,200. So maybe having like 2 on all of these would have been good. But that's half the fun of the replayability. You'll be able to replay it and choose new upgrade paths and how you want to do it. Like, oh, this path, the way I did it, where I was going fully offensive, didn't really work. Maybe I'll try fully defensive, or maybe I'll be like 75% offensive and 25 defensive, or 75% defensive and 25% offensive. So there's tons of replayability, tons of different ways that can change how you as the player are playing the game and how your units are reacting. So there's tons of replayability. All in all, I like this game. I think it's fun. It reminds me of Contra. It also reminds me of older Flash games, which are really cool. And I enjoyed them. I love playing them growing up and all that stuff. But yeah, this game is on Steam. I will include a link in the description of the video so that you can go check it out for yourself. If you did enjoy the video, again, please do like and subscribe, but if you don't, I totally get it. I don't really subscribe to everything on YouTube, but if I see that, when I do see it, regardless of whether I'm at home or out in public, and I see that there's a new subscriber, I will definitely throw my hands in the air like I just don't care and go whoop whoop, whoop whoop, whoop whoop, whoop whoop, and I will have people looking at me weirdly. So, if you would like to have people look at me very weirdly, please do like and subscribe. But yeah, be sure to check out my other videos. I do try to post a new video every Monday, so that there's something new and fresh, and you can see all the video games that are out in the world, and maybe you can sign up to be a tester for them, and so on and so forth. Granted, that's not necessarily a guarantee. It really depends on if I have a new game to test or not, and what's going on in my real life, because real life is more important than these videos. But yeah, be sure to check out my other videos. I have quite a few of them, and realistically, all the games I have tested have been really cool. They're all games that I reach out to be able to test because I find them interesting, and hopefully you guys or gals, what have yous, find it interesting as well. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. So until next time and every time, be safe.